Hi Aquarius, this is Paulette from Water Chair Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your love reading second half for the month of January. So we're going to go ahead and dive into your message. And so your main message is the sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. And so pretty much what this situation has to do with is knowing that we cannot be dependent on a lover or a spouse, or somebody that we have, somebody in interest to bring us the happiness that we're looking for. We have to understand that eventually people are going to leave. They're going to come and go. You may have that person for a season, and then once that's over, you're going to go ahead and find somebody else that at that moment you're going to create something new with. So it's just saying for you to keep in mind that regardless of what relationships you try to bring in, either in January or the next following for the whole year, you have to understand that your mindset has to change. People cannot make you happy or keep you happy. You have to do that for yourself. So if you're getting into a relationship, just remember that yes, they bring us joy and it's nice to have somebody there. But that is not the main thing about the relationship, is them trying to fulfill our desires. We need to fulfill our own desires. So we're going to go ahead and jump into your reading. And so for your past, you got the World, the Three of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. So it looks like in the past relationship, there's a cycle that ended with someone. Either the cycle ended and you guys are going into a different level. But from the way the cards are kind of right next to each other, I think it's more of an ending, like something ended between you and someone in the past, and so you are looking for something new. And back then you're looking for somebody newer. You knew that the situation just wasn't going to work, and so you're ready to put yourself out there again and just search and see if somebody was coming in towards you. You already had a clear mindset that I'm just ready for something new. I'm not going to try to go back into anything that I don't want anymore. The relationship, I just don't want it. And you're coming in honestly and saying that, and you're cutting the situation. It's either you or the other person doing this. Now, in the present moment, I see the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Cups. And so what it looks like to me is that either you're dealing with a water sign or air sign, but that could be you. But you're dealing with a water sign, a Scorpio, Cancer, or a Pisces. It may not even be a water sign. It could just be somebody who's tends to be very caring and loving and emotional type of person. They wear their emotions on their sleeves. You know what's going on with them because they'll show you. But it looks like if you're the air sign right here, you're the one going towards them. They're really not focused on you right now. Let me show you real quick. So if you notice, you see him going after her. And she is just really focused on her cup. She's focused on her emotions, how she's feeling. She may even be looking at a different person or showing interest in somebody else and wanting to offer that to the other person. But back here, there's somebody coming after her and she's not even worried about them. So I'm not sure from what it looks like. If we're going to go off the signs, it looks like you're coming after this person and you're wanting to take quick action and say what's been on your mind. And it's going to take this person by surprise. Here's the Page of Cups. This person's going to be very surprised, and this is going to be like something that's unexpected for them once you come in to say what you need to say. And I ended up drawing like 2 more cards just to clarify the Knight of Swords. And it is somebody that you just ended stuff in the past. you're realizing that, you know, you're very nostalgic about them. You've been thinking about them, thinking about the things that you guys used to do, and you miss them, you know, so you're wanting to go back to them and you're chasing after them. And the other card that came out with it is the Lovers. And so you feel like this person is your soulmate. Maybe sometime that you guys separated and had some alone time, in your mind you believe that they're the ones that, you know, you probably should have stuck with, and stayed with. And so now you're having that clear thought that, hey, I need to go after them right now. So maybe what happened in the past, if you are the one chasing after them, maybe they ended the relationship with you, and you probably did try to see what was out there, and you haven't found anything really that compares to this past person, what makes you feel nostalgic. And if it's not like that, maybe the situation happened where you guys separated, but then you found someone new who makes you feel like home, makes you feel like, you know, you have like a soulmate situation with them, and you really are enjoying the relationship, and you're letting them know, and it's caught them off guard. It was actually something that's very unexpected. So let's see what's coming up in your future outcome. And so what I have is the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and you also have the Nine of Pentacles. Now, if this is somebody that things did end between you and them, and you're trying to reunite with them, they're going to block you off. I'm telling you right now, they're not in the place to want anything. You're going to want to offer them new love and make things work. And you're going to come in slowly, you know, offering, and just being a little bit more careful how you're offering to them, but they're not wanting it. If you notice the Ace of Cups, again, the hand is extending out to this person right here, and they have their guard up. They're fighting this off. They're not even trying to hear anything. They don't want to see anything. They just don't want it. They're completely closed off. So if this is a reunion, they're not interested, and they're not going to take it. But I decided to go ahead and clarify the Seven of Wands right here. And what came up for you is the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So this was somebody that is somebody that puts you out in the cold. They just like, they're rejecting you, and they're making you feel bad about it. And it's somebody that you already put in the work with. And in the past, you guys did have some sort of growth together. But yeah, it's if it's the other way around, where somebody's coming into you from the past, you are going to leave them out in the cold. And you're not going to want to deal with them or build with them in any kind of way. And so I also decided to pull some cards for the Nine of Pentacles to see what that's about. And the person who is offering and wanting to reunite, they're so heartbroken. They are very heartbroken from this situation, but they're still trying to come and offer this new cup of love. And they feel like either you or this person feels like the other one is their Ten of Cups, their family. They're the ones that they really want to build with and have a great emotional relationship with. But the other person is completely rejecting this situation. And whoever's rejecting is going to let that person know that they don't want anything. Everything, it's over. The situation's over, and they're not wanting to reunite. So if you're the one offering this person and wanting to get a reunion, you have to remember this card right here, this main message. You cannot depend on this person to give you the joy or the relationship that you've been desiring. Everything has to come from you, Aquarius. And I know this is going to be a very painful situation. Nobody wants to get rejected. Nobody wants things to end. And something has happened in this situation where while you guys were working together, somebody was very dissatisfied in the whole thing. And I know, like, this card is not always about third party situations, but it could have been that. I know, I think I did a reading for you guys in the beginning. I think it was you. That there was two people that he had to choose from, and there was like a third party situation, and you were going to leave the person and be victorious, whoever you're going to choose, and the other person that was left behind was going to be devastated and hurt. So I'm not sure if this is a continuation of that. Maybe you made the wrong choice when you picked the other person and realized that the other person wasn't the one for you. And you realize, I need to go back to this person and salvage this. But it seems like it's a bit too late if that was the situation. And they don't want it anymore. They don't want what you have to offer. And now it's going to be your turn to be hurt in this situation. If that was the case, you're just going to have to dig deep, give yourself some time, and give yourself alone time, and just try to find things that make you happy outside of relationships, and don't depend on this. But if if you ended a relationship and it had nothing to do with third party situations, but you guys, decided to separate, and you try to offer, they're not going to take it right now. They don't want it. But if it's the other way around, where somebody's offering it to you, you're at the place where you're just really good. You don't want anything. And you're going to be in the, Three of Swords. You're still looking out there to see what else is being offered to you. What other ships are going to come in, and you're going to be very clear about that. But this is all I have for you, Aquarius. If it resonates, please like and subscribe. And leave me some comments, guys, because I really like reading the comments if this did resonate. If it didn't, please check out your other signs, and maybe that might help. But for right now, this is what I got for you guys. So take care.